I have 75 videos on this YouTube channel and I have a whopping 76 subscribers. So that's just a reality check. I have about 1 subscriber per video. But hey, you keep moving forward. Welcome to the 5th episode of the series, Can I Monetize My Small YouTube Channel? Now, I want to share a secret with you because I know that you are thinking that you'll be happy when you get monetized with your YouTube channel. And you are thinking you'll be happy when you get more views on your YouTube channel. And you're also thinking that you'll get happy when you reach 1,000 subscribers on your YouTube channel. Now, I'm not saying that all these things won't give you a sense of happiness. But what I'm saying is, let's also enjoy the journey of getting to those destinations. Because once you reach monetization, once you reach 1,000 subscribers, once you reach getting many views, you'll then be onto your next goal. And sometimes we can be in such great pursuit of the goal that we actually don't enjoy these little steps that are leading us to that goal. My name is Kish and I started this YouTube channel on 27 September 2024. And this channel is all about YouTube successes, the highs and lows, and how it feels like to be a small YouTuber navigating this YouTube space. If a person comes to your YouTube channel, will they understand what your YouTube channel is all about? Will they easily be able to understand what your YouTube channel is about? Are you talking about 20 different topics? Yes, people are saying you don't need to niche down. But think about it. If you're a small YouTube channel and you're talking about 20 different things, it's hard for a viewer to understand what your channel is about. So I'm not saying that you only have to talk about one thing only. You could talk about 3 different things maybe. Like if your channel is about fashion, then maybe you could have fashion, lifestyle, and a bit of vlogging in there. Who is your audience? Have you really thought about who your audience is? Because once you understand who your audience is, you're then able to create content for your audience. So that when your audience comes to your channel and watches your video, you know what type of value they're going to gain from your YouTube channel. I think what has really helped me is to understand that when I'm talking, like right now, I'm using my phone and I'm talking. And instead of me thinking that this is going out to thousands of people, that can feel so intimidating. But when I'm talking, I think, okay, I'm talking to one person who maybe I'm just a few steps ahead of them in this YouTube journey, and I'm just sharing what I've learned so far. So that creates less pressure on myself. So when you're creating your YouTube videos, don't say, hi guys, you are talking to one person. It also feels better for the viewer because they feel like you're talking to them specifically, and you can build that connection even faster because YouTube is all about community and building connections with your viewer. How is your YouTube journey going? Are you enjoying it? Are you being consistent? But are you actually improving every video that you upload? And do you have a content calendar in place? Now, content calendar is basically you writing down in a Google document, what videos you want to create this week and next week, etc., so that you can stay on track. And do you have a strategy in place for your YouTube channel so that you understand what your goal is with your YouTube channel? And I'm not saying that you will have your strategy in your content calendar in the first week of starting your YouTube channel. No, understanding what your strategy is, that can develop over time. Now I'm going to show you my analytics, and I'm going to show you very detailed analytics in a little while. Because understanding your analytics is really important. It helps you know which videos are performing well, which videos aren't doing that well, and it helps you understand what you should focus on with your YouTube channel. Now, including more storytelling in your videos. Now, this is something which I seem to be struggling with. Let me know, does it come very easily to you to incorporate storytelling in your videos? I'm a 42-year-old YouTuber, right? And most people in my circles are not doing YouTube at all. I've been in communications for a really, really long time, like 20 years. And I thought having a YouTube channel, surely it can't be that difficult. But what I've learned is that YouTube definitely does take a great deal of time and a great deal of effort, because it's a new learning curve. You are learning so many different things, and it takes time to actually be able to implement the new things that you are learning successfully. Now, in order to get monetized on YouTube with long form content, long videos, you need to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours within a 1-year time frame. And this can feel like it's so far, far away, but it is absolutely possible, right? So let's talk about analytics. Here we go. Why am I so happy when my analytics are in the gray? Hey, that's life. Like I said, let's not value our worth and our lives according to analytics. Don't think I'll only be happy when everything is not looking gray in my analytics. So for the past 7 days, I have 196 views. I have 7.8 hours of watch time, and I have -2 subscribers. Fantastic. Yes, subscribers, they will come and go. And when you do see that you have minus subscribers, it can suck, but it's also part of your YouTube journey. It just really is. So everything is in the gray here. Okay. And when we look at how many views we had per day for the last 7 days, sometimes you may not get any views at all. Like when you look at here, no views at all. And then for certain videos, you'll start to see spikes. So YouTube is really, you'll get highs and lows in terms of your views. Some days your views can be like here, 49, and then go down to 39, and then go down to 23, and even here, right down to 14. And the thing is, you have to see it as a long game. You really do. And I know that you would hear this very often, that YouTube is a marathon and not a sprint. But it truly is, because if you put so much of hope on one video and the video doesn't do well, you can feel so disappointed. So yes, put effort into the video, but don't fixate on the success of one video, and don't even fixate on the failure of one video. Because if your video doesn't perform well, focus on the next video, focus on how you can improve the next video. If your video does do well, then double down on that type of video. So I'll tell you, right? This series here, Can I Monetize My Small YouTube Channel, right here? I started creating these videos, and the first 3 videos, the first 3 videos over 100 views. But this last episode, the episode 4, I only got 55 views. Okay, so it didn't perform as well as the other 3 videos in the series, but that's okay. That doesn't mean that I'm going to stop creating videos under the series, because right now this is the 5th episode of the series. I'm going to keep going. And even though it's 55 subscribers, I gained 2. Even though it's 55 views, I gained 2 subscribers from this video, which is great. Now this video is performing well, and the click-through rate is pretty decent, 5.4%. That's why having good thumbnails, it's important, because it captures your audience's attention. Now remember, people are looking at so many different videos on YouTube, and you need to be able to grab their attention with your thumbnail. So make sure that you're creating decent thumbnails, and you can use Canva, Canva, to actually create your thumbnails. And don't let your thumbnails have too much text. And remember that if your thumbnails are being viewed on a mobile phone, people need to understand what text you've written. So it needs to be big enough, even on a mobile phone. Let's go to lifetime. So 2,900 views, 86.4 hours of watch time, and 73 subscribers, right? But I'm currently at 76 subscribers. And you can see, it took a break there because I was just feeling burnt out. And burnout is a real thing on YouTube. So make sure you have a balance with YouTube and your personal life. Highs and lows, right? And here, this one was pretty decent, 271. Why did I get a spike? Because my episode 3 in the series, Can I Monetize My Small YouTube Channel, performed really well. And also look at your most popular videos. So this video, which I was talking about, is at 326 views. And my second most popular one is at 191, so almost 200 views. So in terms of my content, my videos, I have a mixture of evergreen videos and trending topics. Now, an evergreen video is a video which people will always research. So for example, can I monetize my small YouTube channel? That's an example of an evergreen video because people will always be searching for that. But for example, if YouTube comes out with an update, a YouTube update right now for this week, and many people are creating content around that update. Now that is a trending topic. And you can have a mix of creating videos on trending topics as well as evergreen videos on your platform. Now under settings, click on settings. Make sure you fill in these parts. You can just write out things that your YouTube channel is about because it's helpful for YouTube to understand what your channel is all about. So make sure you fill in the section under channel. Let's go to trends. So here you see it says get ideas for your next video, right? And it shows you there's vidIQ, etc. And it shows you topics that you may want to actually include in your YouTube channel. And when it's not really relevant to me, I click on not interested. Now here, it shows you your latest video performance, okay? And sometimes it can be really demoralizing when you see your video as a 10 out of 10, meaning that it's performing not as well as your other videos, to say it politely. But again, don't feel so sad about it because, and I'm saying that because I have felt sad about it in the past. Because the thing is, look at your entire YouTube channel as if it's like there's a big library of videos, right? You're creating this lovely portfolio of your videos. And as you go along, you're improving every video. So your work, your videos are getting better with every upload. And yes, some videos aren't going to get many subscribers or views right now. But over time, people will start watching those videos. And when you improve your videos, you will get more people watching your content. But if you feel so disheartened and you just want to quit without giving YouTube a proper chance, you'll never know where your YouTube channel could have led to, what it could have led to. Because the people that are on YouTube for a long time and have been successful on YouTube, they've understood the value of not quitting too soon. Because with YouTube, it can get so frustrating when you see that you put in effort into a video, like for example, this video, your top 11 YouTube questions answered, 24 views, right? But I published this video 27 days ago. And the engagement is almost 3 minutes average view duration. And you think, why isn't YouTube pushing out a video that's almost 3 minute average view duration? I have less than 1,000 impressions on this video. Okay, the click-through rate isn't great at all. But sometimes you win on YouTube, and sometimes, some videos aren't performing as well as you think it would. And that's the thing, you have to have a balanced perspective. Now, you click into customization and you go to Home tab, and you'll see I have a video here, and I chose one of my best performing videos. so that people can watch it, those who haven't subscribed. And then for returning videos or returning subscribers, I also put a video that is performing well. So make sure that your layout, you have added sections here. For example, here are certain videos of mine, and here are past live streams, and here are created playlists. Make sure you have playlists in place. For a long time, I didn't have playlists. Now, playlist is, for example, if you have a gardening channel and you created a whole series for people who are beginners with gardening, who absolutely don't know anything about gardening. I don't know much about gardening, but I think it's lovely, but I don't know much about it. Now, if I wanted to start gardening, how would I go about doing it? You could create an entire playlist for people like myself. And then once I watch the first video, I can easily click on to the next video. It makes it easier for me to actually go through your YouTube channel about gardening for beginners, because you have laid it out in an easy to understand manner. And here you have the most popular videos. So go to your home tab, look at the sections, because it shows you what sections you can actually add. Also, go to your profile under your channel customization. Have you created a banner for yourself? You need to have a banner, because like in my banner, you know that this channel is about YouTube, about helping small YouTubers, and have your photo as well. Then we click on earn, okay? And then earn, it says I have 76 subscribers, 3 video uploads, and 82 public watch hours. So go to your earn tab as well to see where you're at with your YouTube journey in terms of how far you need to go to get monetized. So also click on your audience to know where your audience is from, etc. So let's try the last 7 days. Okay, returning viewers 15. So look to see if people are returning to watch your content. And look at the difference between the time that not subscribed watches versus subscribed. So in the last 7 days, people that are subscribed to my YouTube channel, they've watched for an average of 3 minutes and 32 seconds. And people who have not subscribed have watched for an average of 2 minutes and 13 seconds. That's why when people say subscribers are dead and subscribers don't matter, I don't believe that, because subscribers, thank you, my subscribers, they watch for longer because they are more invested in you and your content versus non-subscribers, which are obviously very, very important as well. I mean, the people that watch my content, in terms of the numbers, I have 171 non-subscribers versus 25 subscribers who have watched my content in the last 7 days. But both matter, non-subscribers as well as subscribers. So this also changes, right? In the last 7 days, I have had people from United States, which is great, and Canada. Now, I didn't have Canada under my demographics for my audience before, so that's quite interesting. So let's look at the difference with how much they've watched. So in United States, 33 people watched for 2 minutes, 10 seconds. That's the average view duration. And for Canada, it was 11 people, and they watched for an average of 41 seconds. So such a huge difference, right? Canadians seem to not like my content much. And when you think, okay, what is average view duration? What does average view duration mean? Basically, for America, we are saying 33 people watched, right? And they watch for various lengths. So one person could have watched 5 minutes, another person could have watched for 10 minutes, etc., or another for 2. But when you combine those 33 people and you get the average amount that each person could have watched for, that average equates to 2 minutes, 10 seconds. So that's what average view duration means. So when you go under reach, okay, it shows you where are your videos actually being seen most. Browse, right? And then you have suggested videos. So if videos are similar to this content, it will show up. Notifications, that's from your subscribers, and channel pages, whoever goes onto your channel, and other YouTube features, which, I don't even really know It says traffic from within YouTube that doesn't fall into any other category, such as views from partner promotions or the dashboard. So look to see where are you getting most of your views from. If you're only getting views from your browse and you also want to get views from suggested, then what I would say to you is look at outlier videos. Look at a video that has performed really well in another channel, but that channel is very similar to yours. You have the same niche, just say it's a cooking channel, and this cooking channel that you have seen, they have a video on that channel and it has 200,000 views, but that channel only has 3,000 subscribers. Create your version of that particular video with a very similar title, so that if your video performs well, you can also come under their suggested videos. So when a person watches that video from that channel, that cooking channel, and the next video they watch, it could be your video, because on the side, when you normally watch YouTube, on the side you see suggested videos. Your video could be there if you have a similar title and if your video is of decent quality in terms of the value that it provides. I also have to look at having better thumbnails, because for this video, it's a 2.2% click-through rate. Okay, so that's not a great click-through rate. Versus this video, which is a 5.4% click-through rate, and the views here are 95. So when you have a higher click-through rate, which means that more people are clicking on your thumbnail, right? A higher click-through rate means that then you will have more views. But your video also has to be of a decent quality in terms of the value that it provides, so that people can watch for a decent amount of time. So this video is 9 minutes 40 seconds and people are watching for 2 minutes 13 seconds, which is okay. But the reason that this video is getting pushed is because that the average view duration is pretty decent and the click-through rate is pretty high. So people are choosing to click on this video more often than my other videos. And when you look at the impressions, it has 1,400 impressions. Impressions, it says here, the total number of times your video thumbnail was shown to viewers since the video was published. So basically, it's where your thumbnail is being shown, when your thumbnail is being shown, whether it's through suggested videos, browse, whether people are finding you through search, etc. Every time that your thumbnail is being shown to a potential viewer, that is now your impression. And let me tell you, when you're starting your YouTube channel, you may be getting 0 impressions. God, this is true. You may be getting 0 impressions. And that's because YouTube is still trying to understand what your YouTube channel is all about. Don't delete that video and think, okay, I'll just keep uploading these videos until I get impressions. No, post a new video and eventually you will see that even your older videos will start to get impressions. So right here, you can actually see your recent subscribers. Okay, you click here and you can see your recent subscribers. Now this is really interesting. Now in the last 7 days, you can also look at your analytics to understand this. In the last 7 days, it shows you the device type, right? So mobile phone, 59.5% watched my videos on their mobile phone, TV 30.3%, computer 10.2%, and tablet 0.1%. And then you click see more. And you can actually click here to add the metric of average view duration. On TV, 9 people watched, but they watched for an average of 15 minutes 49 seconds, okay, which is a really high average view duration. Versus mobile phone, 146 people watched, right? Far more than TV, but the average view duration is 1 minute 54 seconds. So have a look and see how are people actually watching your content, on which device are they actually watching your content. Because when they watch on TV like this, TV with YouTube is like Netflix. They want to watch similar content afterwards as well. So you need to create like binge-worthy content. And series helps. Creating a playlist helps, because once they watch one video, then they're likely to watch the next video if they enjoy that content. So that is why having series, like this is a series, the 5th episode of the series, Can I Monetize My Small YouTube Channel? So have series, because so many people are actually watching YouTube on their TVs. I thought it was amazing when I found out that people were watching YouTube on their TV. Comment below and let us know, how are you watching YouTube? Are you watching on your phone or are you watching on your TV? I watch YouTube on my phone and my laptop. Now, let's look at the audience for the last 28 days. And you see, it's already different. Before, I had United States and Canada for the top 2 for the last 7 days. But for the last 28 days, India is at the top. And the country that watches for the longest amount is the United Kingdom, followed by United States. United Kingdom watches for an average of 5 minutes, 19 seconds versus United States for 1 minute and 43 seconds. So it's a bit strange, right, that you could have such differences in terms of how long people are actually watching for. And then when you look at the demographics in terms of male and female, for the last 28 days, men, I have 62.8% watching versus female, 37.2%. And it even shows you the breakdown of ages, right? So the biggest age group is actually 25 to 34-year-olds that are watching my content, which I also find a bit strange because I am 42 years old. So I thought that my demographics would be for the older people who are my age, but it seems to now have shifted to 25 to 34 years old. But this can also shift again. And then you go up here and you can filter. And then you also see how many people are actually watching your content. And they may not actually be English speakers. So where you need subtitles, it's 32.2%, which is actually quite high. So click on average view duration. So the people that do not require subtitles are watching for an average of 2 minutes and 41 seconds versus the people that require subtitles, they are watching for 1 minute and 5 seconds. And YouTube is actually rolling out dubbing on YouTube channels. I think they're starting with the channels that are monetized, and they are, I think, putting it in 7 different languages. So that will be interesting to see how your videos perform when they are being dubbed, and what the average view duration is for those videos versus the videos that aren't being dubbed. Because even with subtitles, people are watching for far less, 1 minute 5 seconds versus no subtitles, 2 minutes 41 seconds. Interesting. Let's look at how many countries in the past 28 days have watched my channel. So it's 8 countries. Interesting. And the most watch hours is from the United States. And then if you click on last 90 days, what happens then? Last 90 days, everything is in the green, okay? And I have been really, really consistent on this YouTube channel. I have been publishing really, really often. And to be honest, that's because I'm doing YouTube full time. And it can be really stressful when it's something that you're doing full time and trying to make it work. It can put a lot of pressure on yourself because you want it so badly that on days when you feel like you aren't performing well, it can take its toll on your mental health. And that is why I say protect your mental health at all costs and find balance with your YouTube channel as well as your work, as well as your life. You know, make time for yourself, make time for your loved ones. Because when you see views like this, 7 and 5 and 7 again, 7 seems to be a famous number. And then when you see highs like this and then you think, oh, okay, it's going well. And then you come right down to 4. You know, you can start feeling like, what is happening? Can I just be consistently winning? But you also have to take a step back and see it objectively, that this is all part of it. The highs and the lows, the wins and the so-called failures, because I don't think it's a failure. I don't think when your video doesn't perform well, I don't think it's a failure. I think it's a way for you to learn. So how are you viewing your YouTube channel and your YouTube journey? Because so much is about mindset, and I will keep on saying it. So much is about mindset. Because if you think you can, then you will. And if you think you can't, then you probably won't. Because when you think you can, you put in all that effort behind it. You focus on the things that do matter with your YouTube channel, like looking at what topic you are actually going to be using for your video, looking at what title you're going to be using and whether that title will do well, looking at what thumbnail you'll be creating so that it can attract your viewers' attention, looking at a hook in the first 10 seconds to grab your audience's attention, and then your delivery. What energy are you bringing to your video? How are you communicating with your audience? And you don't have to be over the top, and you don't have to be super energetic, but be audible enough so that your viewer can hear you. Use storytelling, which I keep reminding myself, and I don't know why I'm not doing enough of it. But at the same time, don't be so hard on yourself, because it takes time to learn. It takes time to learn. I'm 42 years old, and I did not grow up with YouTube. YouTube didn't exist for me, and I find it fascinating that we can so easily communicate with people from all over the world. I find it amazing that people from Canada, yes, they aren't really watching my content for very long, but I think it's brilliant that people from so far away are watching my content. I think it's wonderful. And let me tell you a secret. I'm not always this optimistic. Sometimes I am so irritated with my YouTube channel. Sometimes I'm so annoyed. Sometimes I feel like giving up with this YouTube channel of mine. I'll tell you, sometimes it can feel like a right pain. Okay, it can. But ask yourself, why did you create your YouTube channel? Why did you want this? Who are you serving, and how are you serving them? And how are you serving yourself in the process too? Have fun creating content. And I'm not saying that YouTube is all fun and games, but you might as well enjoy it if you're spending so much time on your YouTube channel. And by the way, my name is Kish, which I should have told you ages ago, but my name is Kish. And if you like the content here, do subscribe. It's about YouTube, the successes, the failures, what I'm learning along the way. And as a 42-year-old, I think sometimes we can feel like, and I know I felt this, am I too old to start YouTube? Is YouTube really for me? And I've come to understand that YouTube is definitely for me and for you and for people who are any age, you know. And I think sometimes we can limit ourselves with the way that we think about ourselves, and we can put ourselves in boxes. And sometimes we can worry so much about the way that we look that it stops us from starting a YouTube channel or stops us from actually publishing that next video. And I say this because, right, my hair is all tied back. Do you know that previously I would only post videos if my hair was down, because I just felt like I look better with my hair down. I'm not going to tie it up, so I have to publish videos when my hair is down. And now it sounds ridiculous, but at the time I genuinely believed that that's what I should be doing. So I created an entire video about, starting YouTube when we hate the way that we look, just so that I could show other people that we all have insecurities, we all have hang-ups. But speaking positively about yourself is such a huge life lesson, not just with YouTube, but in life in general. Because if we don't love who we are, if we aren't supportive of ourselves, it will be very difficult to move forward. But once we start learning to love ourselves and to be supportive of our dreams, then we are able to take those baby steps. And yes, it can sound so airy-fairy, love yourself, support yourself, etc. But the reality is you are with yourself every single day. And shouldn't you be speaking positively to yourself? Because once you do that, the way you perceive life, the way you move in this world shifts. So watch this video and have a fantastic week. I'm rooting for you.